oblique projectile the object is projected from ground, this is ground, at an angle theta other than 90 degrees. So it is called projectile. So what path does it follow? That is what I am going to study. What is the velocity of the object? What is the acceleration of the object? What is the displacement covered by the object in particular time? What is average velocity? What is average speed? Everything I am going to study. See here, then what are the forces acting on this object? If you project the object with initial velocity u in this direction at an angle theta with x-axis, then what are the forces acting on the object? Only gravity acts vertically in downward direction. No force acts along x-axis. That means acceleration along x-axis is equal to 0, force by mass, and downward direction mg force acts, so force by mass gives you g, that is the acceleration along y-axis, but it is along negative y-axis, so ay is equal to minus g, because I want to study this two-dimensional motion as two independent one-dimensional motions. So along x-axis separately I study, along y-axis also I study separately. That's why I am taking the x components separately, y components separately. Now what about u? Its magnitude is u. It makes an angle theta with horizontal. So this component is equal to ux is equal to u cos theta, and uy is equal to u sin theta. Uy is equal to u sin theta. Now let me calculate velocity of this object after time t. So Vx is equal to what I can write? Ux plus Ax into t. Vx is equal to Ux. Ux means u cos theta plus Ax is 0 into t. That's why u cos theta. It is constant. It is independent of time. So throughout its journey, x component is constant. Next, Vy is equal to uy plus ay into t. Uy is u sin theta and ay is minus c t. This is Vy. Suppose if you are asked to calculate V bar, what do you write? Vx I cap plus Vy j cap, that is V bar. Vx means u cos theta I cap plus Vy is u sin theta minus gt j cap. Suppose asked for magnitude, under root of Vx square plus Vy square, under root of this square plus this square, what that is what we are going to do. Next, this is velocity. Now what about the displacement? Displacement let us calculate. This displacement means we calculate x displacement separately and y displacement separately. This is ux is u cos theta into t, ax is 0, so u cos theta into t, this is x. Now y displacement is equal to uyt plus half ay t square. That means y is equal to uyt is u sin theta t minus half g t square. Here we have resolved this u into components. This is horizontal, along x axis it is u cos theta, and along y axis this is. So this is u sin theta. So you can take it as ux uy. Now what is the displacement? S bar is equal to xi cap plus yj cap. X is u cos theta t I cap plus y is u sin theta t minus half gt square j cap. Suppose if asked for magnitude of displacement, under root of x square plus y square or under root of x component square plus y component square. This is the displacement. Now what is time taken to reach maximum height, and what is time of flight, and what path does it follow? Let us see. See, as we know, here x component does not change, it gradually it is constant, and y component changes. Vy is equal to u sin theta minus gt. And what path does it follow? So what I told you, here two-dimensional motion can be read as two independent one-dimensional motion. So we study the motion of this object along x-axis separately and also y-axis separately. By combining those two, we will be getting the exact motion. That means along x-axis velocity is constant, so with uniform velocity it is going on moving. But as far as velocity along y-axis is concerned, if time increases, this term increases, so this term decreases. That means along this axis gradually decreases, finally becomes 0, and again it follows this path. So the original body can be assumed as vector sum of these two pseudo bodies, means imaginary bodies. That means it is going on moving with the constant velocity, equal displacements in equal intervals of time. But this pseudo ball moves vertically upward and again falls down. Its velocity gradually decreases, reaches maximum height, and again gradually increases. That means what path does it follow? If x ball is here, y ball is here, original ball is here. If x ball is here, y ball is here, original ball is here. If x ball is here, y ball is here, the original ball is here. Like this. So it follows the parabolic path. So like this you have to, so you can take here up to here only it reaches. So it follows this path. That means it is going on moving like this, so it reaches maximum height here. Again moving down means this is the superposition of these two x and y motions, and when the pseudo ball, x pseudo ball is here, y pseudo ball is here, here is the original path when it reaches. So this is the actual path. That means in this you can say this is Vx, this is Vy, but Vy value gradually decreases, so arrow length is less, it is constant. This is Vx, this is Vy. On reaching this point Vy will be 0, but x component is Vx same, and again here Vy downward, x component Vx is same. Now this is Vx, this is Vy again increased. Okay, so this is about the variation of components of velocities. So Vx is constant because it is independent of time, but Vy changes with time, u sin theta minus gt. Now how to calculate time taken to reach the maximum height? Time of ascent is how much? You know, Vy is equal to u sin theta minus gt, but on reaching maximum height this will be 0. So what do you get? U sin theta minus gt, so t equal to u sin theta by g, or simply uy by ay. Okay, because uy is u sin theta, ay is g. Now time of flight. Time of flight. Time of flight means from here to here. So in this time of flight time, it has only x displacement, but y displacement is equal to 0. That means y displacement formula is this. So y is equal to u sin theta t minus half g t square. So time of flight it is 0. So u sin theta t minus half gt square. At t equal to 0 it is possible, at t equal to some other value. So t equal to 0 means initially. So what do you write? 2u sin theta by g is equal to t. This we call it as time of flight. That is 2uy by ay. This is time of flight. Time of descent means time of flight minus time of ascent, that is ui by ay you are getting. Next, maximum height reached. Maximum height reached. Maximum height means this is the y displacement in what time? Time of ascent time. That means this is y displacement. So we know y is equal to u sin theta t minus half gt square. So in time of ascent time we can write it as maximum height, capital H. So H is equal to, what do you write? U sin theta into time of ascent, u sin theta by g minus half g into t square. T is u square sin square theta by g square. Sin square theta by g minus u square sin square theta by 2g. What you are going to get? U square sin square theta by g, you take common, 1 minus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2. So u square sin square theta by 2g, that is ui square by 2ay you can write. This is the maximum height reached by this projectile.